Welcome back to the channel, gang. Welcome to season 2 of fall and winter. I know it's been a kind of a little bit of a pause, but I've been overloaded with the apparel game. A lot of orders have been coming in, so I've been kind of just tackling those and just putting some focus on me and my kids as well too, because this whole remote COVID homeschooling slash they're in school half the time is a little different, so it takes a little bit of getting used to. But for the most part, everything is going good. Business is going great. And as far as that, some things have changed with the channel. I got rid of the 350Z. When you guys seen on the last video when I unveiled it with the new paint, wheels, and everything like that, that's as far as I kind of wanted to take it with that car. It's just, there was a lot of other stuff that I didn't want to do. As far as the VQ motors, I mean, they only come with so much horsepower that if you don't turbo them, then it's, you know, you're kind of in a gradual stepping stone and trying to achieve horsepower out of it. Versus with all the stuff that I had with it, with intake manifold, new clutch, just headers, you know, just stuff like that that I already put into it. There was not really much to do to that motor. So I found a girl and she purchased the car. Shout outs to her and good luck with that build. I'm sure she's gonna, you know, do many things to it. It went to a good home, and it'd be pulling the VQ out and putting the HR in there as well too. So, you know, good luck with that build. With everything else that I've been doing, I just wanted to kind of focus on the 240SX. The SR20, I fell in love with this motor. I just didn't realize how good and reputable of a motor it is. You do get some pros and cons from people, you know, stating that, you know, rod knocked this or something like that. Well, I noticed with the SR20s, as long as you keep them at a cool, meaning, you know, keep that temperature down. Remember, you're running turbo and everything like that, the engine gets hot. As long as you keep these motors cool, you'll have no issues. These motors are flawless. I rep them. I fell in love with the motor. The next step up down the road I'd probably do is a RB25, and we could still get that now, but I kind of just want to keep building off of the SR20 that I have right now, and probably doing some other things to her, maybe a top mounted turbo, bigger intercooler, and I would say some injectors and stuff like that, intake manifold, throttle body, that whole bit right there, just so I could beef up the power. I kind of want to sit around the area of maybe I'd say about 380 to 400 horsepower. I think that's perfect for the street. I don't think you need anything more when it comes to that motor pushing on the street, unless you're out there, you know, on the weekends racing, you know, that motor to its limit. But me, I kind of want to baby this motor. I want the pulls so when I need it. So I think 380 to 400 is a goal right now. Right now, I think I'm at just about 300 to maybe 310. And with the new clutch, I'm feeling every bit of what I've earned from the actual power of this motor is. So we're on the road to go to 380 to 400. Like I said, with everything that I know that I need to do with it, I think the goal, we can meet there real soon, and it's just great time to be in the winter time to kind of work on these things. But as far as today, I want to take you guys on a ride, kind of chat a bit, kind of, you know, do a little ride along with you guys. As far as the S2000, I talked to the guy recently. We talk every now and then. He kind of lets me know what's been going on with the S2000. He's still loving it. It's still a great car for him, but he's changed it up a little bit, which I'm kind of just like, wow, you know what I mean? I felt like he kind of degraded it in a sense, putting, you know, smaller, different wheels. And not only that, I got the seats back from him, the Brids with my harnesses, so I bought those back for him. I'm debating if I want to throw it into S14 or if I'm going to get some Recaros or other Brid, but I just want recliners for this set. So I might just keep these, hang them around. Maybe I might get the other drift missile that I'm looking for, which is S13, but I'm waiting for drift taxes to kind of die down right now because it's really absurd. So I think with that said, I might save those for the drift missile down the road when I do find S13. But right now, the goal is to focus on the 240SX. It's a great car. This is the new paint job. It took me a while to figure out what color that I wanted to do this car, but I think the Pepsi Blue was kind of the best thing to, you know, put on this car. I mean, it was different for me. I think it's a perfect match for this car. And it definitely matches the white sneaks as well as the body. So with that said, there's a lot of stuff in the interior I'll go over when I do go on the ride along. I'll show you guys what I did in there. Let's head out and go for a little ride along. Updates for this car though, like I told you, the motor work that I am gonna do to beef it up so we can get to that goal. But we also got some one piece that I always do to my car. One thing with me, I always change the suspension up regardless of whatever, unless you can vouch to me that you've changed these or any car that I purchased from you recently. And the only reason I do that, way people drive, you know, shocks tend to blow every now and then. So rather me riding along and fixing that down the road, I rather drive 0 miles on a new set of one pieces. So with that said, let's go take out for a ride. I gotta play some musical cars right now. I'm moving the Jeep and the A-Spec out, and then right after that we will be hitting the road. So a couple things I wanted to tell you guys that I changed into the interior of the car was basically, we definitely got rid of the old steering wheel just because it was just old, crappy, you know, falling apart. So I went with a new one. I'm just trying to figure out, how to install the horn. So I need a spacer for it to fit. And once that I can do that, then right here with it. Also, I changed to Nismo shift knob. It's just better for me. And then also we went with an ISR short shifter as well too. I love it because it's so clicky. It just, with the new clutch, this car performs so great. It's just so much more fun than my S2000. I always have a piece of my heart for my S2000. I built that car when it was 0 mods, so when it came to this one, it's just like I wanted to make sure that I'm gonna love this car for many years to come. I see me owning this car for, you know, 10 years if it gave me. That way I can finish it off perfectly the way that I want it. And the SR being what it is, just such a powerful motor, such a reliable motor in my sense. You just got to take care of these motors just like any other motors. Heat will obviously damage your motor. This obviously is something you got to pay attention to. Check your oil levels, check your, you know, check your temps. That's why I always got 2 temps running just in case. Can't wait till I go in depth on plenty other stuff that I want to do to it. And the power it gives, I mean, you guys have seen it for yourself. And that's what your quiz has been doing in the lab, is just making sure that this car is everything reliable now so I can build off of it. So I just took the time to basically put everything together what I needed to make sure number one, it's shoes reliable. And then now after that we can basically build off of. You guys can see why I'm putting on the one-piece suspension. I just feel like the car is just, you know, I don't know if the dampers are blown or whatever, but it's just it's not a comfortable ride when it comes to suspension. So some things that I gotta get done to this car. I gotta get the fuel lines done. So we will be getting the fuel lines redone. The old ones are just old and corroded. So else I want to do, definitely going to do a big brake clip kit. I'm going to see if I can do it off the GTR. But come these cars being so rare, you only want to put the good stuff in here. Not much, man. How you been? It's good, man. Good. I still got it. I got so many other cars, dude. I got this one. I got a 19 A-Specs. Yeah. Yeah, I got the SR. But it's good seeing you, man. Yep. Good things happening. Like I said, so we're posted up. We're ready to head back home. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed the polls that we did, the little ride along. The paint looks amazing. I love the color. I hope you guys do too. But we'll chat more in the next video. We got a lot to cover for this fall and winter. A lot of building that we have to do to upgrade the turbo and get that power that I want out of her. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay positive, stay humble, and until the next video, guys, peace.